Thank you very much for coming tonight and your very beautiful presentation of your city. It means a lot to experience the culture of your city and the pride of your city. And I know my family, extended family, always thought so wonderfully about Komiža, and they got me to come here in 1978 to visit as a young student. I am particularly proud of the fishing heritage of Komiža, and I very much enjoyed the nice poem from a boat builder, okay? Because I very much appreciate the skill it takes as a tradesman to build a boat, and also the skill it takes to use a boat, fish, and especially, really what my father taught me is how to fix a boat. And I'm sure people who own boats know all about that. Now, the reason I say that is because fixing boats, fishing, actually is a very good training for doing physics. And social sciences actually have noted this, especially for farmers and fishermen. So building a boat and fixing a boat is very much like doing an experiment in my lab to design and build a boat, build an experiment, and to get it to work. And this is what my father taught me when I was growing up. He was not fishing, but he was always working on projects, and I was helping him, and he just taught me to be comfortable to build. This is a very hard skill, and even among scientists, only a fraction of the people know how to do that. And to have the confidence to build and to fix and to think about this enabled me to do science that really a lot of people couldn't do. The other thing I want to talk about is something I've learned just this week when I learned about Croatia. I've heard it's beautiful. I've watched that 5 times because it so much explains the family and heritage. I grew up in San Pedro. One of the things I really liked is at the end they talk about the Croatian people, and you can tell me if this is true, that the Croatian people are stubborn and they like to speak their mind. I hope this is true. It certainly feels true to me because that's what I do. So let me tell you why that's so good for science. First of all, you need to be stubborn because your experiment, your calculations at first never work. And you have to keep at it and keep thinking about it and making things better to get it to work. The second part about speaking your mind is it's very important in science to question, to ask questions. And science is to ask questions and have nature answer them for you so that you know how it works. So speaking very freely, talking to other scientists, having this attitude enables you to really think deeply about your science, to ask the right questions and get to the answers. Now, maybe as you know, sometimes this gets you into trouble. And we have to learn how to be diplomatic, which I'm learning this week from our professional here. So that's something we have to learn. But the most important thing is ask the questions, think carefully about this, say what's on your mind so that you can make these discoveries. So I just would like to conclude and just the culture and heritage of Croatia and Komiža has been a very strong influence on my life, very positive, and I hope you can appreciate what you have done for my family, Martinez family, and for myself in America. Again, thank you for this great honor.
Zahvaljujem na časti i na priznanju koje je dobio.
And I very much appreciate this beautiful evening and all the effort you put into thanking me for this.
I zahvaljujem